Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing new wheels on the E36. Now I do want to say this video might be a little out of the place, might be split up into 2 different days. But I'm waiting on my friend to actually drop the wheels off. He was nice enough to bring them to me, and his daughter was nice enough to bring them to him. So thank you guys for doing that, doing me that favor. But right now I got to go put air in the F30 because it's been a little bit low, barely low, but obviously I can't get it into sport mode because yeah, I guess it's a safety hazard. I don't know. Also, if you guys weren't familiar with this option, you guys can actually code this through Beamer code. It'll tell you the exact PSI per tire. So as you guys can see, 33, 32, 32, and then that one's at 30. So this one's a little bit low. These haven't really fully warmed up, so they technically should be around 35 once fully warmed, or maybe 34. But I'm probably gonna pump all of them because they have been kind of dropping just a little bit. So in order for me to avoid this, I'm just gonna pump up to 36. Alright guys, hopefully that gives you guys an idea on how the car sounds. I'm not sure how the footage or the audio is going to be because I do not have an external mic, and it was just kind of like a quick thing that I wanted to do because I didn't even set up my little mount for the windshield or the sunroof. So the camera was moving a little bit side to side, and I do want to apologize for that, but we'll just continue this video. I do have to go finish another video, so you guys are gonna see me wearing the same thing or already saw me wearing the same thing in the previous video if you were watching that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and continue this video whenever my friend gets here, and I'll show you guys the wheels, and then maybe we'll mount them to see how the car sits, and then I'll figure out how much lower I want to get, which I'll probably put it all in one video. But yeah.
Ready?
Oh shit.
At the jack stand. El jack stand.
I thought it was lower than this.
Makes you flush.
I think the back can stay like that. The front definitely needs to go lower.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Uneven, the field.
You know what it is? It's a peace of mind.
Huh?
It's that peace of mind.
That is old.
That you'd be like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck up my brand new car. So you'd be like, ah.
Yeah.
On this, you're like, fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Spending money on it.
Send it. I lay over. That's the case, my son. Yeah. He's the only person I worry about.
Shit looks good. So good. Alright guys, so it's the next day, and as you guys can see, I have the wheels on the car, but I'm not really happy with the way the fitment is up front. So today we're going to be changing that. I'm going to be adjusting the coilovers, dropping it about an inch. Hopefully the coilovers aren't seized and I'm able to adjust them. I really don't know how old the suspension is, but I guess we'll find out in a little bit. I think I'm going to be dropping it about an inch. And hopefully that kind of evens out the fitment, because I think once I lower the front, the back is going to raise up a little bit. So hopefully that'll give me about, you know, an even amount of drop all around. So, and you guys know me based on the F30, I'm picky about my fitment. So I want to get it as close to perfect as possible to my taste. Now, I know already some people aren't going to be a fan of the stretch tire, which this is something that I said I wasn't really going to do. But at the same time, I missed it in a way, because it's something that I hadn't really done in a few years. So this kind of brings me back to when everything started with my S300, how it was stanced out. But at the same time, I do want to keep it functional. And the only thing that I would probably change is I would probably go one size bigger. So this is a 215/40. I think that's what it was, 215/40. So I would probably do maybe a 225/40, just because I do want to get a little bit more coverage on the wheel. But I mean, the car is relatively slow. I mean, it's not super slow, but it's not fast. And honestly, this is just a daily. I want the daily to look good, and it's a budget build. I want to make this car a budget build to show you guys that you can have a nice clean car without spending thousands of dollars into, like, you don't have to spend $4 grand on a set of wheels. So that kind of brings me to my next point. I do have a set of BBS style 5s, but I'm choosing not to run with those because, one, they're not as aggressive as these, and two, they're not step lip like these are, which I really like, and three, I just didn't feel like waiting on those wheels to get refinished. I wanted to get the car on the road. And the guy that I bought the wheels from, he had BBS center caps, which, like I said, I don't have an issue with reps, but the only thing that I wouldn't do is try to play off reps as being real. So I'm not gonna run the center caps until I can get this replaced with a BMW emblem. Yeah guys, don't be afraid to run reps. Who cares what anybody says? Just go with what you like. Don't worry about what other people tell you what to buy. You know, everybody has to start somewhere. Get creative, find whatever you like, and then just go with it. You know, don't let anybody tell you what to do. If they want to bash on you for running reps, tell them to buy you a real set of wheels, and then they can live happily ever after, right? So, but anyways, it's just my 2 cents. I know it's just a little rant, but this car, the E36, is going to be a budget build. I want it to be an inspiration for some of you guys out there to not be worried about jumping into a BMW and not having the funds to mod the car the way you want it to, or have it look the way you want it to. You can actually do this if you search in the right places, find the right deals. This is more of a talk video. I know some of you guys don't like people talking in videos, and if not, then whatever. If you listen to me ramble everything, I mean, thank you. And yeah, let's get back to the fun part. Alright guys, I'm finally done, and I have to say it looks a lot better the way it is now, the way that it's lowered. It's not tugging tight, but it's pretty, because it's actually maxed out, so you know, that's pretty much all I can go. I can maybe drop it just a hair, but it's really not going to be much of a difference, so I left it the way it was. You guys can tell my toe is off, so the wheels are actually sticking out this way, so I'm in a desperate need of an alignment. I won't be able to drive the car too much because I know for sure I'm going to eat through the tires. So it looks a lot better versus before. I didn't mess with the rear. I'm going to leave it the way it is. And the front, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. I really don't think I would want to go any lower, just because it's going to create some clearance issues when maybe I turn, or because this car is a daily. So I still want it to be almost fully functional, and I do plan on getting a different lip, which is going to hang just a little bit lower. So I don't want the car scraping all over the place. So I think we're good. I'm actually going to pull the car out and go grab some pictures, and then I'll give you guys a quick montage of everything.
Boxes are defeating, purpose always fleeting. I pose questions to the ceiling like an answer gonna come. Truth is too revealing, life is easier concealing all emotions till the start on your heart going numb. I shouldn't be in drive more, I just wanna feel alive more. I feel hurt all the time, boy, I can't see straight. I've been running on the freeway till I get blinded by the headlights. They go past me, the last one I ever will be. That got me asking, living this lightly.
Alright guys, let me know what you guys think. I love the way that this thing came out. It looks so much cleaner, and it makes me want to keep the white so much more. Seeing it, those, you know, that combination together is just perfect. I've always been a fan of polished on white, and that's really the combination that I wanted for the F30. So maybe I can actually just get my wheels polished and leave both cars white. I don't know, what do you guys think, having both you know, being white with polished wheels? Let me know in the comments down below. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.